Hello and welcome to Quirky Cat Crafts. This is Sherry. I wanted to jump on and give you guys an update on where I'm at. I've been creating some glitter filler tiles for my pink, blue, and green music themed boxes that I'm working on. So I wanted to pass on some information to you guys. So Sculpey does have a few colors of glitter. This is their blue glitter, which is a lighter color of blue. And I wanted a darker look. So I actually have a few bricks of Fimo, which is not my favorite clay to work with. It's very hard to condition. It tends to be crumbly. It doesn't cut very well. But I do have this really gorgeous dark blue glitter in the Fimo. And I actually already had some made. I don't know if I need to make any more or if that will be enough because this is just to fill in little gaps, little nooks and crannies. So this would probably be enough to fill in. So I don't know that I need to make any more. The pink glitter with Sculpey, when it bakes, it is an obnoxious pink. I mean, I don't care for it at all. It's just obnoxious. And remember that, these are the focal tiles. And so I felt like it clashed with the focal tiles. So I took the Sculpey 3 pink. I added a little bit of red glitter, a little bit of the violet glitter to kind of come up with this more rose-colored. So I'm pretty happy with how that came out. It works well with the focal tiles because I did not like the obnoxious pink. So there's that. There is no green glitter in the Sculpey Primo brand, but I did discover that Fimo does have a green glitter. It's called Galaxy Green. And I was a little concerned about it because before baking, let me get a piece of white paper so you guys can see this better. Oh, well, come here. Before you bake it, it almost looks like a turquoise, teal kind of green. So I was a little concerned because it needed to be a true green. But this is how it looks after baking. And this is going to be a future project of mine where I am going to bake a small sample of every color of clay and then attach it to my mail sorter that I keep all my clay sorted in so that I know that this color, after it's baked, is going to look like that. And there's a pretty significant difference. So that's good to know. So just FYI on that. And actually, surprisingly, I must have just been getting bad batches of Fimo for the longest time because this actually did fairly well. It didn't really crumble on me too much at all. But because I was not sure how that green clay was going to bake up, I actually did a mix, which you guys know is not I don't tend to do mixes. But I did. Sorry, I'd already put them away. Hold on. I also did a blend of this color. And I added gold glitter and some white glitter. And it came out looking like this. Which those are actually sufficient as well. And once I start laying out the project, if I decide this is too much and I want to switch to this, I have it. But this is all I have of it. But yeah, I wanted to tone it down, but I didn't want it to be too pastel. And because I was worried about how much of a blue tint there was with this clay, I wanted to add some yellow to get more of a green color. And I've learned that if you mix glitter with a non-glitter clay, it doesn't come out very glittery, because I made another attempt where I used green pearl, and then a dark green regular clay, and then added white glitter. And there's glitter, but it's not glittery. So, and I think I actually added a little bit of this to this as well to help tone it down. So, although I'm not usually a blender, clay blender per se, I did end up playing around to try and come up with solutions that I would be happy with. So, like I said, we got the pink and then the blue. And I have a ton of the light blue. So if I decide that this dark blue is not going to work, I have a ton of the light blue as well that's already baked up. So, so that's kind of what I've been working on. And I'm still undecided on what box I want to make these mosaics on. I'm going back and forth between the book box and the black magnetic closure box. And I just can't decide. So I'm kind of stuck until I make a decision because the layout's going to be different on each one. And so I really don't know. So, but yeah, so I still have my boxes of sorted by color. So, oh, the other reason I liked this green is when I did this filler on forest green that kind of looks like guitar strings and frets to me, and which was a happy accident. I didn't plan that. But as you can see, the glitter is very close to that color. And so that's going to help tie in this color. So, pretty happy with that. But we're going to throw the light green ones here in here as well, because I'm not 100% sure. I also learned that these bricks of Primo that I did this circle filler stamp on, I was cutting down a piece of the green and it totally, completely crumbled on me. So I don't know how well these are going to trim down, which is disappointing because generally Primo does better. Not 100% great, but better. So I don't know. A little trick though, if you have a heat embossing gun, if you're having trouble trimming down a tile that's already baked, hit it with the heat gun for a few seconds to heat up the clay. That will soften it back up so that you can cut it. And then when it cools back down, it hardens back up again. So just FYI, a little trick I learned. So, but yeah, I've just been playing. I can't even relay to you what's going on with work right now. I'm at a loss. I can't even put it into words what happened today. So, and I'm probably not going to be working tomorrow. Not for my weather. My weather's okay. In Kansas, we're still in the 50s and 60s, but Colorado is getting absolutely pummeled right now. And I-70 has been periodically, that's the main highway I take, periodically getting shut down due to accidents and low visibility and so on and so forth. So they haven't officially called it yet, but odds are I will not be working tomorrow. So, which kind of stinks. All right. Okay. I'm just showing you that, like, I like this glitter with these, with the tiles that I currently have. Then I have 3 sheets of this stencil that I love this stencil. And I'm undecided on what color to use. And I know these 2 colors look very, very similar, but I promise you they're not. I was originally leaning towards the lightest blue to tie in this filler. And because I have a lot of darker blue already going on, I feel like that's probably going to be the one I end up using. But I made 1 sheet in each color of mica powder that I had. So, so that I had options. And again, as you know, whatever ends up not getting used will get used on other projects. So, okay. Oops. And then the other thing that I did, and I don't know if I said this in another video, and if I did, I'm sorry, you guys. But I'm going to show you these real quick. I am in love, love, love with this stamp. And I have never used this stamp before. Like, it's been in my stash for years and years and years. You know, it wasn't one that I purchased, you know, intentionally. It came in a batch of stamps that I bought off of somebody used. And so when I was sorting out the stamps, you know, it got thrown into a basket that I just had labeled filler. And I've never used it. And I'm in love with the stamp, especially on the graphite pearl, the dark gray, metallic, and the silver ink. I love this look. So I know I'm probably going to make more of these because I just am in love with those. So I don't know that I'm going to do anything really tonight. As I said, I don't know 100% for sure if I'm working tomorrow or not, and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and so if I am working tomorrow, which I doubt, I need to get to bed. And then even if I end up not going to Denver, you know, they may have me fill in on a different lane, like going to like St. Louis or something instead. So I need to keep my sleep schedule on track. So, just to be on the safe side. So, I can't remember if I shared this with you guys. So I'm going to share this real quick, and this will be the last thing. Because I've done a couple of videos that I ended up not posting, and I just deleted them because I've been kind of all over the place. So, another filler option for this project. These are all on a souffle. This is on Bluestone. This is on French Pink. And this is on Pistachio. And it's another one of my favorite stamps. It's a Stampin' Up from 2006. And it was just a random one I got in a batch from somebody. And I'd so just stamp it with black ink. And then these being soufflé colored clay, they do cut really, really well after baking. So anyway, so I do have those as another filler option. And another something I'll do at some point when I don't have a project in progress, but I want to play, will be, because I like this stamp, I like how it stamps on the souffle, and I like how well the souffle cuts after baking. So, you know, I may take random packages of open souffle in various different colors and just do a bunch up for filler. So, but I wanted to show those to you guys as well, because I think those are really, really pretty. So anyway, that's it, you guys. I just wanted to kind of share with you a little bit of what a few of the other filler options that I've been creating. And I think we're about to the point now where I'm ready to start laying it out and gluing it down. So I need to make a decision on what box I want to use. And so if I end up not working tomorrow night, I may just bite the bullet and go ahead and get started. So, all right, you guys, that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching.